Today we are taking a look at a unique light. This light has a bright 2000 lumen output, a pretty cool unique tactical switch. This is going to be the T1 from Wuben. Let's take a closer look. Hey, what's going on guys? Welcome to Easy Tech, where we do unboxings, reviews of moto gear, EDC gear, and just any other cool gear that we come across. If you haven't done so, consider subscribing. We will be posting a lot more videos on this channel. Alright, so this light is actually going to fall under the medium-sized flashlights. It's about 6.5 inches long and weighs about 7.6 ounces with the battery in. It's going to be powered by a 3100 milliamp 18650 battery. The way you're going to charge this up is through a USB-C port that is located on the side of the light. The way to access that port is a little different than other flashlights. Instead of having a rubber cover for the charging port, this one is going to have a cover that you have to unscrew to get access to the port. I personally like that design, even though it's a lot quicker to just pull off the rubber cover than unscrew to get access to the port. I think it works better when you know you're going to get this light wet, like submerging it underwater. You know, with the other lights, there is a little bit more of a risk of accidentally popping off the rubber cover. And with this, it would pretty much eliminate that. There's no way it would just open up accidentally. You just got to remember to fully screw the cover back on. Now on the front here, we are going to have a Luminus SST40 LED with a smooth reflector. It's going to be non-zoomable. The housing is made of aluminum. There's also a double-sided pocket clip. It is not adjustable, so it will remain in the same spot. Now you can take it off if you wanted to by removing these two little screws, but the flashlight did not come with the sheath for carrying. Most of these do, so I'm not sure why one wasn't included. But if you're like me, I really don't use them too much anyways. But what it did come with is the lanyard, which as far as lanyards go, it does look to be better quality than what usually comes with these flashlights. On the end here, there is a tactical ring for better one-handed control of the flashlight. And then we get to the very end here, and what makes this light different from others is the tactical switch. So this tactical switch, as you can see, has a different shape and look to it. The reason why it's shaped that way is so you can actually activate this light no matter which way you grab it. The T1 is going to have two modes, a tactical mode and an outdoor mode. The difference between the tactical and outdoor mode is the tactical mode is going to give you quick access to the high and low with the push of one button. And the outdoor mode will let you go through all the different lumen levels, which include the eco, low, medium, and high. Now switching between the two modes is a little tricky, but it's not too difficult. You got to tap on the top of the switch 5 times, then fully click once to change the mode. If you're successful, you will see the light flash 3 times, indicating that you changed the mode. Now starting with the tactical mode, if you fully click once, that's going to give you your brightest setting, which is the 2000 lumens. That's going to be kind of like your turbo mode, which is going to have a step down after 1 minute and go down to 700 lumens, then run an additional 1.5 hours on that. By clicking that button again, it will turn the light off. Now when you're in the off position, if you click on the side of the switch, it will immediately go to your strobe. And as long as you're holding that button down, it will stay on until you release it. The lumen level for the strobe, that's also going to be 2000 lumens. If you double click that same side button, then it will get you to SOS. That's going to be at 150 lumens. And that's going to keep flashing until you hit that button once again. Now when you're in the on position, by clicking the top button once, you can switch through high and low on the tactical mode just by hitting that side button. You can click through the high at 2000 lumens or the low at 130 lumens. Now as far as the tactical mode, that is pretty much it. It's supposed to give you quick access to the important modes like the high and the low and the strobe, and pretty much eliminate everything in between like the eco mode and the medium levels. Alright, so now on that outdoor mode, which again you can access by tapping that top button 5 times and then clicking once, everything is going to be almost the same. The strobe, the SOS, and the high will be accessed the same exact way by hitting that side switch button. But now the difference is on the outdoor mode, you'll be able to switch between the eco mode at 5 lumens, the low at 130 lumens, medium at 550 lumens, and the high at the 2000 lumens. Overall, I think the way this light functions is pretty easy to maneuver. Everything is right on the top here, and it's easy to remember either hitting that top button or the side button. Now 2000 lumens is pretty bright. It's not the brightest flashlight out there, and it doesn't have a super high runtime on the brightest mode, but also it does not have a proprietary battery, so maybe you can replace a battery with a higher milliamp 18650 battery for like better runtimes. Now don't quote me on this because I have not tried it, but maybe it is an option. The T1 is going to have a beam distance of 498 meters, 60,000 candela, IP68 waterproof rating, and a 1.5 meter drop resistance. When shining this light, as you can see, it does have a bit of a concentrated hotspot, and then it floods out for a wider view. And of course, 2000 lumens is powerful enough for pretty much your everyday use. I think around 2000s is usually like the sweet spot for a light that's bright enough to handle pretty much everything, but like not too crazy where it's like over the top where you wouldn't need that. So what is this light great for? Well, honestly, these are probably my favorite lights to have like in my truck, around my house, even when I'm out maybe like walking my dog. It's obviously not something most people are going to carry around in their pockets for like EDC, but having this in your glove box for emergencies or even like camping, this light would be perfect, especially for the quick access features that this light does have. I did notice a lot of these lights are starting to be a little bit more creative in the way they function, and I definitely like some of the most recent ones I reviewed where you can have super quick access to some of these features like the low and the high right away and the strobe right away, instead of fumbling through all the settings to find the right mode. Let me know what you guys think about this light. Alright, and as always, if you guys are interested in this light, I will leave a link below where you can pick one up. And that was it for today's video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.